We'd like you to welcome one of America's great storytellers and president of the Liars Club, Rod Serling.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you and welcome to the Liars Club. And I'd like you to meet some of the biggest liars in town.
I'm making this presentation directly to the American people with the media present, which is an honor to have you. This morning, because many of our nation's reporters and folks will not tell you the truth and will not treat the wonderful people of our country with the respect that they deserve. And I hope going forward we can be a little bit different and maybe get along a little bit better if that's possible. Maybe it's not, and that's okay too. Unfortunately, much of the media in Washington, D.C., along with New York, Los Angeles in particular, speaks not for the people, but for the special interests and for those profiting off a very, very obviously broken system. The press has become so dishonest that if we don't talk about it, we are doing a tremendous disservice to the American people. Tremendous disservice. We have to talk about it to find out what's going on, because the press honestly is out of control. The level of dishonesty is out of control.
Future space outpost dwellers will need to grow plants for food and for recycling air and water, says Annalisa Paul of the University of Florida. So we're studying how plants adapt to the spaceflight environment. Our findings will also help us understand how plants might respond to new and challenging environments here on Earth. Paul and her colleague Robert Furrell have been growing plants in space since 1999, when they launched their first experiment on Space Shuttle Columbia.
When does the lying stop? When does the lying stop? When does the lying stop?
Space Coffee, presented by Science at NASA. Astronauts on the International Space Station give up many pleasures to take those giant leaps in the name of science.
Are you lying to me? Are you a liar?
Well, first of all, I haven't lied. There are a lot of people who lie and get away with it.
You're a fucking liar! You're a liar! You're lying to me! You're a fucking liar!
A GPS system flying through the vacuum of space at 22,000 miles per hour, rapidly spinning 43,000 miles above the surface of the blue planet below.
You're a liar!
Sasquatch has a wing-wang.
You're a fucking liar! You're a liar! You're lying to me! You're a fucking liar!
Well, first of all, I haven't lied. There are a lot of people who lie and get away with it.
When does the lying stop? When are you going to stop the lying? When does the lying stop? 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 When are you going to stop the lying?
The operation of many critical space station systems, air conditioning, refrigerators, toilets, cryogenic fuel tanks, medical treatments, the water supply, and everything else that involves liquids depends on the ebb and flow of fluids. These systems must work without gravity if they're to be used on the International Space Station.
You're a liar!
These cosmic bullets originate on the far side of Mars, in the main asteroid belt, where a bracelet of celestial debris circles the Sun. Millions of rocky fragments, building blocks of a planet that never quite came together when the solar system was formed.
You're a liar!
When does the lying stop? When does the lying stop?
Are you lying to me? Are you a liar?
If you wanted to save planet Earth from cosmic disaster, where would you find people with all the right stuff to do the job? Well, Houston, Texas might be a good place to start looking. This town has that rarest of breeds, the space cowboy.
When does the lying stop? When does the lying stop? When does the lying stop? When are you going to stop the lying? When does the lying stop? When does the lying stop?
When NASA launched the Pioneer 10 spacecraft in 1972, it attached to it a golden plaque.
With this plaque, Pioneer carries a message to extraterrestrials about its home planet. Its symbols show the radio signature of our sun, where our planet is located, and what we looked like.
You're a liar!
The rocks are far apart and moving very fast, ranging in size from pebbles to boulders to rocks the size of Mount Everest. Occasionally, the tug of Jupiter's enormous gravity drags an asteroid off course, causing it to crash into another asteroid.
You're a fucking liar! You're a liar! You're lying to me! You're a fucking liar!
Farthest point in its orbit, some 43,500 miles away from Earth, Navigator can determine the position of each spacecraft with an uncertainty of better than 50 feet.
Are you lying to me? Are you a liar? Are you lying to me?
Another ring of debris called the Oort cloud is the source of most comets, which are big, rocky ice balls that orbit the Sun and cross the paths of the inner planets. All the inner planets and our moon bear the scars of numerous asteroid and comet impacts.
When does the lying stop? When does the lying stop?
The press, honestly, is out of control. The level of dishonesty is out of control.
When you have a precedent set like that, and you have somebody, George Tenet, acknowledging in his book that he knew that the administration was deceiving the American people into a situation that is murdering young men and women from this country and others, that George Tenet and Dick Cheney and Condoleezza Rice and George Bush et al. should be in fucking jail.